5 years ago, me and my Ohio State bros figured, we love getting drunk, but we could only get so drunk because we kept passing out. So we tried drinking Jack and Coke, but I don't like Jack, and my Coke dealer got busted. So, we came up with Four Loko. I don't think it's that crazy of a product. It's not crazy. Why is it crazy? It's not crazy.
If you partied at all in the late 2000s, chances are you consumed at least one can of Four Loko during that time. And if you can't remember if you did, chances are you drank way more than just one can of Four Loko because that stuff got you shwasted. Often described as blackout in a can, and that's actually a compliment, Four Loko was a fluorescent drink that came in a 23.5 ounce can which combined caffeine and booze and lots of it. It was super cheap, didn't taste all that great, kind of looked and smelled like cat pee, and teens and 20-somethings all over America couldn't get enough of it. For a brief moment in time, Four Loko was the party drink. By the time the 2010s started, it was all but gone from grocery shelves. In just a few short years, Four Loko went from, dude, what the hell is Four Loko, to, dude, you gotta try this Four Loko, to, dude, I need my Four Loko, to finally, dude, what happened to Four Loko? This was a product that was widely available in 46 states, was completely legal, beloved by the right demographic, and made money for everyone involved. In fact, Four Loko never really technically failed or went out of fashion before it disappeared. So what happened? Why, at the height of Four Loko popularity, did it suddenly vanish? Let's take a look at the rise and fall of Four Loko, the beverage of bad decisions. The combination of caffeine and booze has been around much longer than the 2000s. Long before there was Four Loko, Italians would spike espresso with grappa. The mixture was dubbed Caffè Corretto. In Spain, they would mix coffee with whiskey or brandy and call it Carrillo. Scottish monks made a caffeinated wine called Buckfast. And of course, who hasn't sipped one or four Irish coffees on St. Paddy's Day? So the idea of combining the two by no means was a recent invention. In fact, in the late 90s, early 2000s, when it seemed Anna and wormwood. Fun fact for those who don't know, wormwood is that thing in absinthe that gets you messed up. So how well did Four do? Not well at all. In fact, Four was a massive failure. Nobody liked the taste, and with plenty of beverages that had 6% ABV to choose from, no one cared. But Fusion Projects wasn't ready to throw in the towel. In 2008, they took a gamble on a new drink and they go all in. The new creation comes in a bigger can, it's got double the alcohol, and it costs just $2.50. They call it Four Loko, and Four Loko is a hit. Said Jeff Wright, Four Loko co-creator, quote, "We made the package size bigger because most consumers were drinking the tall boy 24-ounce cans. We raised the alcohol level and the flavors we came out with tasted better, relatively speaking. No one would ever say we love the taste of Four Loko, but these were better tasting relative to what we had." With the unofficial tagline hyper, horny, and happy, and with a selection of flavors that included fruit punch, lemonade, and UVA berry, aka grape, Four Loko became the go-to choice for any college student who wanted to party and party hard. The Yale Daily News said Four Loko was, quote, "in a whirlwind romance with college students," and they were right. The oversized camouflage printed cans filled with hyper-caffeinated super booze were fueling the party scene. And a lot of it had to do with that can. Said Four Loko creator Jeff Wright, quote, "The branding of Four Loko, I think, was just iconic. It popped. There were cans that were yellow and camo. It just caught your eye." And for a poor college student on a budget, Four Loko was the cheapest, not gross way to get really drunk. It was the perfect pairing. Four Loko basically got you super, super drunk and then gave you the energy to actually act on your poor judgment. It was often said that one Four Loko meant you do something kind of stupid that was probably fixable in the morning. Two Four Lokos was a level that you chose if you wanted to make some really questionable decisions. As the drink got more and more popular, Four Loko brought in more and more cash for the fellas at Fusion Products. In 2008, revenue was $4.5 million. In 2009, it was $45 million. And by 2010, revenue was just shy of $150 million. All because three guys wanted a way to get drunk faster without having to suffer from gross flavor. And Four Loko looked like it was going to be a top seller well into the 2010s until a little group of people became concerned with the possibility of harmful repercussions of drinking the beverage. And that group was the Food and Drug Administration. Shockingly, the FDA didn't take issue with the high 12% ABV content. Their issue was the thing that made Four Loko so popular in the first place. The combo of caffeine and alcohol together. Basically, combining an upper with a downer at such high levels is a health hazard. Who knew? Because both of the stimulants were in the one beverage, it would lessen the overt effects that people would notice happening to them. Young people now had the energy from the caffeine for the bad idea that alcohol sometimes gave them. Experts say one Four Loko is about 4 to 6 beers, 1 espresso shot, and 1 Red Bull. Yikes. And while the beverage was federally and state approved, most of the people who were using or abusing Four Loko were young. It was clearly marketed to young people. This wasn't 55-year-old guys walking into grocery stores and walking out with a 20-something ounce can of Four Loko, a sadder image we cannot imagine. And as teens and college kids began to abuse the drinking of Four Loko more and more health scares began happening all over college campuses. In the fall of 2008, 15 students from 2 different schools were hospitalized after drinking excessive amounts of Four Loko. 9 students at Central Washington University were hospitalized after drinking Four Loko all night. Ramapo College of New Jersey banned Four Loko, claiming it's the reason more than 20 students on that campus had to be hospitalized in a single semester. Colleges like the University of Maryland and Boston College also banned Four Loko. And a man was arrested after breaking into someone's home and pooping all over it. His last memory? Drinking Four Loko. After the death of an 18-year-old girl from Long Island who drank too much Four Loko, New York legislatures even stepped in. In November 2010, New York legislatures, including Senator Chuck Schumer and Assemblyman Felix Ortiz, increased pressure to ban sales of Four Loko. To make his point on how dangerous the beverage can be, Ortiz even drank 2 Four Lokos back to back. His blood pressure skyrocketed and he barfed everywhere. That same year, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration issued an official warning about alcoholic energy drinks. Four Loko, along with a few other brands, were singled out as containing an unsafe food additive due to the high caffeine count. Said Four Loko creator Jason Freeman, quote, "There was mounting pressure. That's why we said, all right, you know what? Let's take caffeine out. It was causing a lot of this mass hysteria. We knew we had consumers, employees, and we had a brand. We realized that caffeine was really blocking us from realizing our full potential as a company, so let's just get rid of this controversy." Finally, on November 17, 2010, Fusion announced the removal of the caffeine, guarana, and taurine from the Four Loko recipe. You know, basically everything that made Four Loko unique and different and was the big selling point for the entire beverage. Almost immediately, a Four Loko underground market emerged. People started stocking up Four Loko and selling them online for $50 or more. College kids even began throwing 2010 Save Four Loko parties. Chef and author Eddie Huang, who created Fresh Off the Boat and Huang's World, famously started stockpiling Four Loko in his basement in Brooklyn, trying to get his hands on as much as possible. Says the chef, quote, "I just got mad and started stockpiling original Four Loko when I heard that they changed the formula." The remastered and now safer Four Loko was released in December 2010 with minimal controversy and still exists in new forms and flavors like hemp to this day, but it'll never be quite the same as the original. It was the drink of a certain age and a certain generation. If you were a young adult who drank Four Loko at the time, you probably still have fond memories of it, even if you have any memories left at all. Four Loko co-creator Wright sums it up best when he says, quote, "Four Loko is that iconic edgy American brand. Now it's just like any other fruity malt liquor. It doesn't really have the same authentic fucked upness as it did before." Amen, sir. Amen.